Welcome to another episode of Galaxy Design Innovative Design Series. We're here in Sherman Oaks today, and we're doing one of our clients who's got a huge window that's facing the driveway, wants to have some privacy as well as want to be able to go ahead and have a muted light coming through. My goal is to go ahead and put up something that we haven't done a lot of, which is just standard drapery rods. And since the rod is oversized, I brought our laser beam level to make sure that we get it all straight. My goal is to show you how to put up a Deco rod today, and let's go ahead and see how far we can get with it. This rod has a very heavy-duty cubicle track inside of it that allows the glides to go back and forth pretty well. For these windows that we're doing, they're extra heavyweight because they have a blackout, and the rods before were Deco rods, but they weren't holding the weight, so we need to go ahead and get them a track that's embedded inside of another wood track that holds a lot of weight. This here is called an F bracket. An F bracket is usually used in a horizontal position. The purpose of these brackets is to be able to do, instead of using two brackets, you just use one bracket. This allows you to have your first layer on the front and then the second layer on the back rod. The way I'm using it on this particular job is I am using the Deco rod being in the front and the shear rod in the back. It makes it really easy to work with and allows you to have two brackets on one and only one mounting plate. So whoever came up with this was really a genius, because if it wouldn't have come up with it, I most likely would have come up with it myself. So when we started this job, this client used to have some old draperies that were hanging on the windows, and they got a lot of light coming through these windows. What I recommended for them was to go ahead and have them do some shears that takes care of the privacy, as well as I recommended the blackouts that will keep the room really cool and insulated, as well as it cuts down on their utility charges. The room looks phenomenal. I think it turned out really nice. Having provided this very unique and stylish contemporary look for the client with the wood poles and having the drapes being operational really made a huge difference in the way that the room looks now. What was really great about it is the fact that we did not do the rings. We just did them in a cubicle rod, so it gives them a nice clean look in the room. And I'm very pleased with the way that things turned out. For those of you who are interested in subscribing to us, please go ahead and do so now. And if you want to visit our website, we're galaxy-design.com, and we're also in all the social medias. You're welcome to go ahead and visit us at any of them, and we look forward to seeing you again.